Ladies and gentlemen, let's say good morning to each and every one. Adam, Nelson,
good morning, my
two
man.
attorneys.
Good morning.
I got my attorneys here. It's always nice to be surrounded by attorneys, man. So I am surrounded by attorneys.
You know,
How you
you know
gentlemen doing this morning?
you know what they say when you're surrounded by attorneys, right?
What?
You either have a morning radio show or you know what has gone terribly wrong for you. You got there's only two ways that goes down.
Thanks a lot, man, for that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful Tuesday. It's April 14th in the year 2020. And of course, we've got Adam Handler, your personal injury attorney, the case handler. And we also have Nelson. Nelson, welcome again, man, to the show. Cruising, of course, with the case handler. We say quarantine with the case handler right now. Nelson is going to be dealing respectively, of course, with immigration, and Adam with obviously personal injury. He's the most celebrated personal injury attorney in the tri-state area. You never know, maybe the nation, but I know definitely in the Caribbean community. So everybody turn your radios up. He's putting up his guns, meaning his muscles. All right. Nelson will be putting up his guns soon. I know he's already, big time on the immigration platform. Of course, he's coming on the radio now. A lot of people, tons of people have been asking me way before this situation happened with COVID-19. And there's been saying, Squeeze, how come you don't have any immigration lawyer on your radio program? Squeeze, you have had immigration lawyer on your show for well over 2 decades. What's going on? And I keep saying it, man. I can't just throw any immigration attorney on my radio show. Everybody knows that. Adam knows that. Adam knows. He will tell you. Squeeze has not even put a personal injury attorney on his show. Why? He's not going to just put anyone. But we'll talk more about that. Today, we have 2 attorneys. One in the capacity of personal injury, the other in the capacity of immigration. And we're going to be talking about that. Adam, of course, we both host the show, so I'll let you say something, man. It's not just my show, so go ahead and do your intro, man. Is that your kid I hear in the background, or is it Nelson?
That's not me. That's Nelson.
It's my
we
son.
got to build. We got to build
That's
him.
okay.
We got to build him a studio. But that's what we're dealing with, man. We're home. We're doing these shows. Normally I'm either doing it from the car. We were cruising with the case handler. Now we're quarantining or containing with the case handler. And or we would do it from my office, every afternoon. But today is Tuesday, and that means one thing and one thing only: Testimonial Tuesday. Now, what's Testimonial Tuesday? What's Testimonial Tuesday? For those of you that are following the case handler on Facebook or following the case handler on Instagram, you would know that Testimonial Tuesday is when we post that true life success story. That story usually with that big picture of the client with the big fat check from a victory, from a situation that was terribly wrong and turned into something positive. And we always like to talk about cases that we've worked on in the past. We usually feature a case that we've worked on recently. Today's Testimonial Tuesday will be out later today. So I'll ask everybody that can safely do so right now. I want you to do 3 things for me. That's all I'm asking today. 3 things. And it won't cost you a penny, right? It will take 3 seconds of your time, right? I want you to go on Facebook, all right, and like and follow the case handler page. Then I want you to go to Instagram, and I want you to go to and like and follow my Instagram page, right? And those 2 things are going to connect you to my practice. And if you don't know how to do that, then you ask your kids and they'll help you do it. And then the third thing I want you to do before we even get started today is to listen to my phone number and dial it into your cell phone and hit call. Let it ring for a few seconds. Squeeze always says 20. This. I don't know. I don't want to.
I like this, man. I like that you're in the groove, man. You're definitely in the groove right now. Go ahead.
20. I don't know. I think that's asking too much. I'm asking you for 10. Dial the number, hang it up, right? And then just save it as case handler or lawyer or Adam Handler, something like that. And the number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. That's the number you need to be connected to excellent attorneys in personal injury, immigration, real estate, criminal defense, matrimonial, employment discrimination. We are a full service law firm, as evidenced by having my partner Nelson on the show this morning. We will take care of everything you possibly need if, God forbid, you're ever in any legal situation. And this morning, let's start talking about personal injury. You know, the past couple weeks have been a challenge for us for sure. We've been stuck at home. We're not able to meet with clients. We're not able to go to court. We're not able to conduct investigations because we're just all stuck here and everything's shut down. But that doesn't mean that we're not still aggressively representing our clients and assisting them with that one opportunity they have at justice. And in personal injury, justice is money. There's the only way that we can right the wrong is through financial compensation. Here in the United States, the civil system provides for one remedy and one remedy only, and that's monetary damages. My job and my team's job is to make sure that you maximize that recovery because you got one chance, right? We say it all the time, one chance, one choice, your case handler team, and that's exactly what we do. So it's important for everybody out there to understand that we're still doing it. And last week, we settled over $1 million of cases. Can you imagine? From this computer, from this area we're talking about, right? This home office. Maybe I'll give a tour on another show, but Matthew and myself, we are moving and grooving. Now, granted, most of these cases were set into motion before the virus hit, but we're closing them out. You know, there's attorneys out there that are sitting there not knowing what to do and not knowing how to run their practice. And they're suffering and their clients are suffering. We are running at 100% right now. We're doing everything we need to do to make sure that our clients are coming first. And that's the task that's put upon us, and that's what we're going to continue to do. So, you know, we've had excellent results in the past week. You know, we're over $10 million for the year. Last year was an unbelievable year for us. We did about 24 or $25 million for case handler clients. This year, we're already over 10. We're on pace to either meet or beat that record. And during
No. We're not going to meet. We're not going to be under. We're
going to
beat.
Way too much.
All right?
We're hit with a pandemic right now. You're saying
you are the case handler.
I need to beat the 25 million?
Look at it this way. People are still getting hurt, Adam. People are now finding out. Not everyone. A lot of people know about you. A lot of people know about Pollock, Isaac, and DeSico. But look at it this way. More people that you have helped are now telling other people. So when they get hurt in an accident, slip and fall, construction, medical malpractice, nursing home incidents, guess who they're going to call? Who they're going to call? The case handler. So what I'm saying is you better roll your sleeves up. I know Nelson's your partner. You better tell Matthew and the rest of the lawyers, roll their sleeves up. People are still going to get hurt in this pandemic. Okay, tons of people are out there getting hurt. You got the essential workers on their way to work. They need you right now. God forbid, and we hope and pray that no one gets hurt. But we know that's asking for the impossible. But if and when it does happen, or when it does happen, there's only one attorney that they should be calling. There's only one attorney I can vouch for when it comes to personal injury. And that is you, Adam, because I will feel comfortable. And I've done it with my mom before. Okay, my mom used you before. I feel comfortable with people that I know using you. I feel comfortable knowing that they're going to get the maximum compensation. They're going to get the care. You're going to take care of them. You have the expertise. And I've known you for 15 solid years. So that number is going to get beaten because more people are coming to you and the firm, man. So I just wanted to interject.
Thank you for your trust and belief in me. And I certainly will do my best. And you know what? We're going to do it. You know, if I want to do it anyway. I mean, nobody ever wants to go down. And the fact that you've put me to the task, let's keep going. I mean, we got some big cases coming up. I just finalized a video. It's called a day in the life video in circumstances in which your client is real mashed up, as they say. You know, we like to capture that on video, and we send a videographer, essentially a news reporter, to the client's house. They go through the case with the client, do a little interview, and then, show the limitations, show their daily life routine, getting out of bed, getting themselves fed, preparing their preparing their clothes for the day, going out for walks. We just finished it. This was a woman that was involved on a Long Island Railroad crash in Atlantic Terminal back in January of 2017. She was a passenger on the Long Island Railroad. It crashed when it was pulling into Atlantic Terminal. She had terrible, terrible injuries, and we're going for millions and millions of dollars. So we are prepping everything right now for those big cases to go to trial as soon as the courts allow us. So I think you're absolutely right. We're going to do it. And we do it as a team. We do personal injury as a team. We do immigration as a team. Thank you for going to that website. I appreciate that. If we can go to case results, I'm just so proud of those numbers. And those numbers are going to continue to build and build and build and build, because every week we're settling millions of dollars of cases for people that trust us for that one chance. And they made that one choice of lawyer. And that was Adam Handler, the case handler team at Pollock, Isaac DeSico.
Absolutely.
Let's pick a case real quick to talk about, and then we'll put Nelson.
Hold up. Let me just give out the phone number. Let's give out the phone number, because that's the only complaint that I get from the people who are watching and listening our show, that we do not give out the number enough, and everyone says I give out the number too fast, including my mom. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am speaking with Adam Handler, your case handler. Remember, you only have got one chance, one choice when you get hurt in an accident. And what it is that he means by that is that you can't come back after your case has been settled wanting more money. So you want to make sure that you choose your weapons carefully. And that weapon is because you're going to war with the insurance company. And that weapon happens to be your case handler, Adam Handler, your attorney. So you've got to make sure that you choose the right attorney. Now, let me give out the phone number for everyone listening to the show here on this radio station, watching us on social media, on Facebook and other social media platforms. The number happens to be 844-774-3529. That is 844-774-3529. As Adam says, dial the number, let it ring a few seconds. This way we know that you're storing the number. This way you're storing the number. This way Adam can store your number. Once again, dial the number now. It's a toll-free number, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. We've got two attorneys on the Cruising with a Case Handler this morning. We're speaking about Adam Handler, and also we've got Nelson, your immigration attorney. If you have questions, you may want to get on the Facebook page, The Case Handler, or David Squeezaniki, and you can place your questions on Facebook right now. We're going to be speaking with him about what it is that he believes is going on, or what he thinks, or if he has something that he wants to share with you. So when it comes to immigration, Pollock, and Isaac and DeSico is a full-service law firm, and we want for you to have the number. Dial it now, store it now, 844-774-3529. There's no reason for you to go anywhere else when you've got a full-service law firm right here on this radio station, right here on Facebook, 844-774-3529. Dial the number, store it down. Now, Adam, you were saying that you want your partner, Nelson, to pick a case right here that we have up on the screen.
Case, Nelson. Anything that looks interesting to you. We'll talk about it for a few minutes, and then we'll let you tell the world exactly what you do here at the firm.
Can we scroll? No, the other way.
Oh, he's going for the big money.
Absolutely.
I like this guy, man. I like this guy.
Absolutely. Tell me about the $3,400,000 settlement, passenger injured in vehicle due to the driver disregarding.
That was
in Nassau County, one of the toughest county, right?
That's right. Yeah. That's one of the reasons I'm asking.
You remember that one. This is one of the most important cases I've ever worked on in my career. All right. This is a case in which we represented the passenger in a vehicle, and it was a two-car accident. Our plaintiff was a passenger in one vehicle, and they met at an intersection and T-boned, and she had a traumatic brain injury. She probably, all things being considered, was the most injured person I have ever represented.
Wow.
He became overnight from a college student to essentially a 1-year-old. completely and permanently debilitated. And the vehicle she was in had 25,000 of insurance, and the other vehicle had 100,000 of insurance. And both vehicles right away said, "Mr. Handler, take the money, take the 100,000, take the 25,000." And what's that going to do? What would that do? Her medical bills
Absolutely
initially
nothing.
in the emergency room were like 300,000 or 400,000. I'm telling you, this is and the mom may be listening right now, and it's a special family, but nobody would ever wish this upon your worst enemy. How this girl, the condition she was left in. And we did research, and we looked to see what possibly could we do to get more money for this woman. And it turns out that the intersection where she had the accident had about 30 crashes in 5 years, because there was only 2 stop signs instead of 4 stop signs, and cars were speeding and running through the stop signs. Make a long story short, we filed a lawsuit against the Village of Freeport. We won the case, and they paid $3.4 million. Now, still, that was an almost impossible case to win against the town, because the town's like, we weren't driving. We didn't do anything wrong. The cars.
Who paid the $3.4 million?
The Village of Freeport.
It was
an out-of-court settlement that really changed the family's life. I've never worked harder on a case, and it was never more deserving, because this family had nothing. They had no ability to take care of this girl in the way that she should have been taken care of. Now she has her own 24-hour nurses, doesn't have to worry about Medicaid or the city helping out. She has every single, a van, a wheelchair, a bed, every single amenity that she should have in that condition she has now. So one of my most proud moments as an attorney was saying, hey, listen, we change things, because how I'll let you answer this, Nelson. Can you guess how many accidents there's been now that they put a 4-way stop sign there?
None.
Not a single accident. 30 in 5 years, none since the case handler got involved. Nobody will ever get hurt at that intersection again. So something I'm really proud of. Thank you for bringing that case up. But let's talk about you, Nelson. You are
interject. Got to do this from time to time. The phone number, once again, you just heard a true success story from the case handler, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, $3.4 million settlement in Nassau County, one of the hardest cases, if not the hardest he has worked on. Every one of you, dial the number now for this attorney, the personal injury, your personal injury attorney, your case handler. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Dial the number now. Proceed, Adam. You were talking.
No, Nelson, I just wanted to give a quick introduction. My partner, one of the best guys I know, one of the smartest guys I know, always willing to help out, just a true team player. Just Nelson, let's talk a little bit about, the immigration practice at Pollock Isaac DeSico.
Pollock Isaac and DeSico has been in existence for over 40 years. Specifically, in our immigration department, there are 6 attorneys, there are 4 or 5 paralegals, and basically, typically the way we work is once an attorney is assigned to your case, that same attorney sees your case to conclusion. We're not one of these law firms who I've heard about from many of our clients who, basically there's a different attorney representing the client, during the whole case.
Right.
Typically, there's one attorney assigned. That one attorney will handle your case from the very beginning until the very end. We work together. We work as a team. I think we try to do well by clients. Not I think. I feel, I've been at the firm for about 13 years. One of the reasons I've been at the firm for as much time as I have is we typically try to do right by the clients. We don't take cases we don't think we can actually help. We turn down cases. We don't sell a dream. We tell you the truth. If there's a possibility of success, we let you know. If it's a very difficult case, we let you know as well. I mean, it's not to say we're not going to fight for you. We just like to give our client realistic expectations.
One of the things that I've heard that Adam has told me, Nelson, about the firm, and you guys have been around for a while. Adam said to me, Squeeze, we need to get Nelson and the immigration department on 93.5 FM, because he honestly feels that you guys are the most honest set of immigration attorneys out there. It's a squeeze. They're not going to take a case if they know they cannot help the person. They're not going to take a case and say, okay, let's go see what we can figure out. They are only going to take cases where they feel within themselves and the other attorneys and the organization that they can help people where their immigration needs and concerns are. And when Adam said that, I said, you know what? That's what we need. All right. Because way too often we have seen where, a lot of people complaining that attorneys in general out there, take on cases, not really knowing whether or not they're going to be able to help, take on cases knowing that they can't even help.
Yeah,
so I'm very happy that I'm hearing that from you.
And then no refunds. We don't need to give refunds because we don't have cases in which our clients are asking for a refund. We give you an honest answer. We really try to give honest answers and give honest solutions to your problems. So anybody out there that has any immigration question, and we're going to open it up this week while we have Nelson featured, I want you to call 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Ask your immigration questions. We'll answer your immigration questions. We'll let you know how we can help you, if we can help you, when we can help you. Nelson, we're still discussing cases with clients over the phone and over video, correct?
That is correct. Basically, if you contact the firm, we will set up either a phone consultation, Zoom consultation. We are still meeting with clients. We are still fully staffed. Fortunately, I don't believe anyone has been let go from our department. So we are fully operational, fully staffed, and still servicing all of our clients.
Okay. So right now, if there's anyone out there, Nelson, you're saying as an immigration attorney, if someone calls, let's say right after you get off the radio today here at 93.5 or off of Facebook. And by the way, folks, if you're out there listening quickly, if you're out there listening and you want to continue checking us out, all you need to do is go to David Squeeze Anarchy or the Case Handlers Facebook page, and you can pop on, ask your immigration questions if you have any, or be a part of the conversation. But right now, Nelson, you're saying if someone wants help from you where immigration is concerned, your office is open and they can actually call this number 844-774-3529. That's what you're saying. You're saying people can still get help right now, although this pandemic is going on.
Absolutely.
Okay. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with, of course, Nelson, one of the immigration attorneys at the firm. Okay. And how long have you been doing this, Nelson? I've
been doing this for about 13 years, 14 years.
Wow. Almost as long as Adam has been doing it. Adam is like, he's an old guy now.
I graduated, man. I graduated law school when I was 23, man. I mean, I've been doing this since I've been wearing diapers, I guess.
Right. All right. So, and by the way, folks, feel free to actually WhatsApp me, okay, directly your question. I can ask, Nelson, your question. It's 212-380-7772. That's 212-380-7772. If you want to keep it direct, you can WhatsApp me your question. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, right now, make sure you reach out to Pollock, Isaac, and DeSico. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. We're wrapping it up on 93.5 FM. We're going to continue just for a little bit on the Facebook page, The Case Handler, and also David Squeeze Anarchy. So WhatsApp me your questions at 212-380-7772. And Adam, before we continue, what do you personally think about, Nelson himself? I know what you think about the firm. As you had said to me before, they're very honest. What do you think about Nelson as an immigration attorney for the community that you represent for so long?
He wouldn't be on this show right now with both of us if I didn't believe in him 100%. You endorse me, David, so that means that you believe in me. I endorse Nelson, which means I believe in Nelson. There's never a time, and I said this yesterday, that I've ever walked into his office, walked past his office, or called him on his phone and said, listen, I need help giving an answer to somebody. Every single time. And he knows it because he'll smile when he sees me. When a personal injury client of mine comes in to pick up that settlement check with their family, or comes in to review a deposition, or comes in to bring me some medical records, if they ever say, do you have an immigration attorney here? I say, I do. and I bring them right into Nelson's office, and they sit down, and Nelson, could take 30, 45 minutes without charging them a penny to talk to them about how he and the firm could be of assistance or cannot be of assistance to them. We've helped people of all broadcasters on this station are calling us, asking us for help about people that they sponsor or entertainers or people that they're bringing up for concerts and festivals and how we can help out. So it's absolutely a huge ringing endorsement to Nelson that he's on this show right now. Talking to the people. He's part of the case handler team, right? All the attorneys are part of the case handler team, and we're here to help. And we don't reach out to you. Like we always say, you got to have that number saved. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Numbers to be connected to excellent attorneys that are here to help you, to help treat you like family and treat you, the way that you would expect to be treated. Nelson's work is a little different in that the clients need to hire an immigration attorney. They need to pay for the services. I work on a contingency fee, meaning I get paid if and only if I'm successful for you at the end of the case. But, if Nelson's going to take $1 from you, he's going to make sure that he's earning that dollar and making sure that he provides the top level service that you deserve and your family deserve, because immigration, just like personal injury, is a life changer, probably even more than a life changer, because what I'm dealing with is money, and money comes and money goes, right? And if you happen to lose your personal injury case, nothing negative happens, you just don't get paid, and you probably lost because you don't deserve the money. But in Nelson's situation, it truly is life changing, because if you need to stay in this country, or you need to immigrate to this country, or you need to have a legitimate status in this country, again, you got one chance. You can possibly get it right, but you got one chance to get it right. And Nelson and the team are there to help you out and really bring it through for you.
Absolutely. All right, Nelson, quickly. People are already, man, it's so weird. They, rather than just jumping on, they just sent it to me. Here's a question. Would like to find out if when filing for a son and they ask for requests for information, can I send photocopies of the original, or do I have to send the original? They for the son's marriage certificate, father's paternity and legitimation and birth certificate. I'm reading verbatim here.
That's actually a very good question. And before I answer that, Adam, thank you for the endorsement. You never want to provide original documents to immigration. If you do provide the original documents, you will never get them back. They are forever lost.
Wow.
I would recommend, obviously, everyone provide photocopies. Now, there is a way to do this. You just don't mail the documents and assume or hope that immigration is going to receive them. I typically recommend people either send the documents via certified mail, return receipt, so you have a receipt confirming somebody actually received them, or sometimes with the request for evidence, I advise clients to just go in person, basically make a copy of that request for evidence, attach the evidence, and then have their copy stamped just to confirm that that was in fact received. Immigration, unfortunately, is known to lose documents. If they lose your documents or never receive the documents, they're going to deny your case and you're going to have to refile. And that basically starts the clock. You're going to incur additional expenses, and it's just going to postpone or delay the case.
Okay. Once again, folks, if you're just joining us on the Case Handler Show, of course, called Cruising with a Case Handler, we also have an immigration attorney as a guest. His name is Nelson. He's with the law firm Pollock, Isaac, and Seco. Once again, I did say if you have questions, feel free to WhatsApp or text them to me. And I got another WhatsApp here, and maybe you can decide. Nelson, a lot of these questions I can't decipher. And listen, I know immigration as far as listening and learning over the years, but some of the questions you've got to decipher them, man. All right.
And don't be bashful, guys. If you're WhatsApping Squeeze, he'll read the question, but call the number.
Call the number.
We'll be happy to answer them over the telephone. Not a problem.
844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. This one, you got to figure it out. I don't understand. I would like to know if my little cousin, who is a DACA recipient, she never got arrested, and she's working, paying taxes will she be affected by this, or she having to worry about anything? I guess she probably, and she also wants to know if she will she also be able to get a stimulus check. I guess she wants to. I don't know. I guess the pandemic she's concerned about. If they will be worried about the pandemic, and she also wants to know if they're going to be able to get a stimulus check, seeing that they were working to pay taxes.
Well, if she has DACA, if she still has DACA, she obviously has an employment authorization. She's obviously eligible to work legally in the country. She should be able to receive a stimulus check if she's been filing taxes. She should also be able to collect unemployment if she's not working. You know,
Okay.
again, unemployment really applies to those who are here legally or those who are authorized to work legally in the United States. She happens to fit into that class of people, so I think she will be okay.
Okay. Once again, folks, make sure you reach out to people still texting. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, once again, note the number. I'm going to do one more question here. Note the number. The number is 844-774-3529. That is the number for the law firm. That is the number for the immigration attorney, Nelson. Make that call, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. I'm just a bridge. I'm just a mouthpiece. I'm just a marketer. That's what I do. I put good people on my radio show. For the most part, everybody knows Squeeze refused to put all these advertisers on his show because guess what? When I put advertisers on my show and they screw up because I give out my personal number ever since I've been on this radio station since 1996, okay? People are calling me directly, okay? So guess what? And they're holding me responsible. And I made a decision ages ago. Forget about it. I'd rather start my own business, okay, and set it up on a radio show so I can take full responsibility for that. So that is one of the reasons, ladies and gentlemen, why I only put good attorneys on my show. And obviously, Adam is one. I've been working with him for 15 years. And obviously, he brought Nelson, an immigration attorney that is with the firm, his partner, on the show, and we're going to ensure that you get the good help. I heard the word honest earlier, and I feel good about it, and I do believe in them. Make sure you reach out to them. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. One more question. You guys have to call that number directly. Don't WhatsApp me, okay, continuously. All right, I'm not the attorney. All right. It says, this one to you. Hi, Nelson. Went on my interview recently, okay, and they called my husband alone to ask him additional questions as it relates to the I-130. Can you say why is that?
So any immigration benefit is discretionary. A lot depends on the officer. Some officers are nice, some officers are not so nice. If they called your husband separate, it was because they felt there were some sort of issues, there were some sort of questions that they wanted him to answer. Now, what could happen is if that was your first interview, they could potentially call you back now for a second interview.
Is that the Stokes interview?
That is correct. That would be the Stokes interview. That interview can last anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. The interview, you start off together and then they separate you. They ask you easily about 100 questions. When they are done asking one party, that party waits outside, and the party they actually separate you. So there's one person outside, one person inside. They will ask one person the questions. When they are done asking him or her the questions, they will have them wait outside, bring in the other party, ask them the same questions, and then bring you both in and have you explain any discrepancies. It's normal to have discrepancies. Just a very quick example. I represented a couple, detective with the Brooklyn DA's office. They asked him who bought the furniture. He said, I did. He went outside, they brought the wife in, asked the wife who bought the furniture. She said, I did. They brought them both in and said, okay, who bought the furniture? You said you did, and your wife said she did. And the wife said, I bought the furniture. He said, with my credit card. So that explained why each one thought they bought the furniture. You're on mute. Squeeze, you're on mute.
Whoops, you are right. Sorry.
There you go.
See, Nelson's techie, man. He's a
Dude,
techie guy.
he's gonna start running this show.
Yeah, I know. That's good. No, I was saying, have you ever seen a situation where they don't even bother after something like that to even follow up? They just stop the case right there, and then you have to actually go in and fight and say, well, there's a reason, as to why they answered it.
Right.
That
so several things could happen typically, right? One is they deny the case. The other is that your case just languishes or sits with immigration for a long, long time. This is one of the reasons why I believe an attorney is so important. There are options. You could actually turn around and sue immigration, right? Because basically they took your money, you paid a fee, and they never gave you a decision on that petition on that case. So you could turn around, sue them, and force them to make a decision. The other alternative is your attorney could reach out to them and basically tell them what's going on here. My client needs an answer, and if you don't give me an answer, I'm going to unfortunately have to sue you. And typically they settle, but those are the different scenarios that could play out in that situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we have witnessed is the experience and the depth of a man that has well over 10 years of immigration knowledge. He's, of course, a partner at the firm Pollock, Isaac, and DeSico. Ever since you guys have known me, I've always surrounded myself with attorneys, who are going to fight, not just for my immigrant community, for multiple immigrant community, regardless of your race, creed, color, religion, ethnicity, it doesn't matter. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Pollock, Isaac, and DeSico, with the case handler, Adam Handler, with Nelson. I'll come up with a name for him real soon. Okay, they are here to serve you. They will treat you like family, as Adam always says. So right now, dial this number, store this number in your phone. Anytime you need legal help, reach out to them, even if they don't have an attorney in the capacity in which you need that help. I am 100% sure that they will point you in the right direction. But I know for personal injury and I know for immigration, they are ready, willing, and able to help you. Call them now at 844-774-3529. That is 844-774-3529. Prior results do not guarantee similar outcome. But I say, of course, this is an attorney advertisement brought to you by the law firm of Pollock, Isaac, and DeSico. But I know that they're here, ready, willing, and able to help you. 844-774-3529. I see some people giving some hearts on the screen right there. All right, so that's very nice. That's awfully nice of them. Adam, I'll let you have a word. Nelson, I'll let you have a word. Then we'll conclude. What do you all think of this?
I think it's great, Squeeze. I think it's great that we're out here and we're doing this. And we've got mustaches, and we've got shaved heads.
Your mustache, man. Got gray beard.
It's all good. And listen, the most important thing we can do is educate the community. Let the people know that there are attorneys out there that are honest guys and honest ladies that are here to help, that we've gone to school, we've trained for this, we've helped thousands and thousands of people over decades. Our firm has been around for over 40 years. I've been doing personal injury for 17. Nelson's been doing it for 14. Squeeze has been on the radio for 20 years. We are not just here as a flash in the pan. We are people that have been pillars of this community, that have been proven to be reliable, trustworthy, and successful. And we only can ask that you save that number. Hopefully you never need it. God forbid you do. 844-774-3529.
Hey, gentlemen, this has been great. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reach out to Nelson later on. Maybe we can do an impromptu Facebook show later on in the evening. It's okay. You can have the kids around. I mean, sometimes I got my kids around too.
He's got nowhere else to go.
That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, maybe we can do something maybe around, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, anywhere there about for half an hour, just chit chat on immigration, take a few immigration questions online. So it's entirely up to you, Nelson. You can reach out to me. But this is what I like that. See how he is? Fits right in here.
David, what are you drinking, by the way, right now?
The Bull.
Okay. Can you send Nelson a case of that stuff? Because we
got
this guy's energy up. He's way too relaxed right now.
But you know what? He has all the ingredients of getting very energetic. I saw it when he said, David, you're muted. You're muted. I'm like, okay, all right, he's got this.
Yeah.
So we gotta get that up, man.
We're gonna get him juiced up. We're gonna get him jacked up because he really is a wonderful guy. He's a partner. He's a friend. And if God forbid I won't, but if God forbid I ever had, or if my family member ever had an immigration issue, he would be the first person I would be calling, and I really, really mean that.
Absolutely. And
Thank you.
maybe I'll find some time for him this weekend, squeeze him in, and just, I want people, you see what it is here, Adam and Nelson. When it comes to immigration, especially with the Caribbean community, I've realized that they want to get to know you. So Adam, you're an excellent bridge because everybody knows you. Nelson, you have been around for well over a decade practicing immigration. I feel even much better. Everybody, hold on. My son's dad is filing for, if this came on Facebook, my son's dad is filing for him. We got an approval letter, but need to do an adjustment of status. That's from Claudette. All right, Claudette Despa. All right. So she just asked that. I don't know if you want to answer that real quick, Nelson.
Right. Well, I mean, she knows what she has to do. So anytime someone files for a family member, it's not just, the petition is just confirming or immigration recognizing the familial relationship. Adjustment of status is what you apply to actually get your green card. That would be your 485. Recently, the laws have changed. Okay. One of the things, there is now what's called a public charge. Okay. So there is a new form, which is a self-sufficiency form. And basically, one of the things you're going to have to demonstrate is that if this person gets a green card, they will not become a public charge. That is, they will not go on Medicaid. They will not receive food stamps, that you make enough money to be able to support this person. And that's gotten a little complicated. It's completely new. It's based on a recent United States Supreme Court decision. So that's something that they need to be aware of. I think everybody needs to be aware of that, because if you're filing, I believe after February 22nd of this year, it is now required.
Okay. All right. So once again, folks, okay, we have the technology here, as you can see. All right. And I think this is going to be great. All right. Wonderful. Okay. All right. So this person says they're in Jamaica too. All right. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you reach out to Pollock, Isaac, and Nasico. The number, once again, is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. I've got a great feeling about this. I've got a good feeling about this. We're going to do wonders here, ladies and gentlemen, with helping out everyone out there in the capacity of what it is that this law firm does. Prior results do not guarantee similar outcome, but I say we should definitely reach out to them. Yes.
We're bringing the mornings back, and you know what? We're setting it up for when this all clears and people are in their cars driving to work. They're going to get the information they need. They may be entertained while hearing it, but this is important. This is big. This is probably the biggest thing that's happened on this radio station in several years, I would say.
Absolutely. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thanks to both attorneys. I am David Squeezaniki, the businessman, the entrepreneur, the crazy guy, the broadcaster, everything. All right. Just don't call me late for dinner. And I am here with two phenomenal attorneys, one in the capacity of personal injury, the other one in the capacity of immigration. Adam knows I love this. This is what I live for. Okay.
I think you like it better than personal injury.
I like it better than even buy a life. You're like, you're right.
No, you don't.
But I like it all, man. So I want to say thanks, gentlemen, for being here and giving your time and energy. I know you all have nowhere else to go anyway. So, we're going to be talking a lot about personal injury and immigration. But once again, I want everyone, just store the number, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Thank you both. And we'll catch up and speak again very soon. This has been great.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. Bye-bye.